At this point, you might be thinking, wow, what a fancy new intro. In the last episode, we left you in Redondo Beach. And today, we are in La Cruz, Mexico. It's a whole story, so here we go. It's been a bit of a morning. I was up early this morning editing, and we use these external hard drives for all of our footage, and I don't back them up anywhere else, which I know I should. But it's already quite a cost just purchasing these. Like, we went through 4 2 terabyte hard drives this year, and you know, they're not cheap. This one has been acting up, and I should have dealt with it. Like, plug it in, it wouldn't show up right away always, and then this morning I was using it froze. The stuff I was working on froze, so I restarted my computer, and when I restarted it, it said cannot be read. Would you like to unmount it, erase it? There's all these crazy options. So I just hit unmount, and now I cannot get it to show up on my computer. I can tell it's working because there's like a little light on it. I don't know if you can see that. And I can feel it spinning in there. So we found a computer guy in La Cruz, and today we're gonna go.
Hey, computer guy!
And hope that he can fix it, because this drive has all our footage from when we left Victoria up until last week. You gonna take us on a tour of the town today?
Me?
Yeah! Where are we headed?
To the computer store.
To a computer store!
I'm gonna fix Mommy's computer because her hard drive broke.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This is a nice cobblestone street, isn't it? Do you have a mask?
Yep.
Mine are soaked because we caught a wave. I don't really want to put that on my face. Okay. It's always a bit nerve-wracking, just with the language barrier. She didn't speak any English. My Spanish is terrible, so we were using Google Translate, which is an amazing tool, to communicate. I don't think she was the person that will be working on it, so I'm a little nervous. But I think she understood. Just a bit nervous because it's a lot of data on that hard drive, and I have no backup of it. So if they were to misunderstand and like delete the whole thing or something, that would be devastating. You just never know how it translates, and then how she translates it to the next person, and fingers crossed.
Hey, what's going on today?
Well, hey there. What are we doing, Bentley?
Painting.
And I guess Mick and I have also been talking about, we got really sad news today. We've been having trouble with our hard drive, one of our external hard drives, and we got news that we have definitely lost all of the footage on it that we did not have backed up anywhere. So it's very sad. Yeah, I guess you and I should sit down and talk a little more to everybody. It's a sad day. Oh, hi, good morning.
Hey.
It's bright. You need sunglasses.
Yeah.
You just said you like being able to see your eyes.
Got my sunglasses
and
on.
you covered them.
There you
so
go.
Crazy. We did not end up sitting down last night and talking about our hard drive because I was very heartbroken. I think I even said to Mick, like, is this the end of our YouTube channel? I don't really know how to keep going when you lose 7 weeks of footage.
It's a bit of a punch in the guts. A bit of a stall in the story, isn't it?
Yeah, like, we started doing these videos because we want the memories for ourselves, and I made home movies before we went on this trip, and we'd share them with our family in Australia and stuff, and like, so the whole reason of videoing is for us. It's, you know, and then it turned out that people enjoyed watching it, so that's cool too. But you do kind of get invested in the storyline, and then when you lose a huge chunk of the storyline, it's like really devastating.
Yeah, it is.
As you saw, we took the external hard drive to one IT guy who was not able to fix it. And then I found another IT guy who actually owns like an IT company here in the Bay. Miraculously spoke very good English, so the communication was a lot easier.
He's super happy, nice guy.
Oh, such a nice guy. So helpful, went above and beyond. We use these, I think you say LaCie. I've always called it LaCie. External hard drives, they're called rugged. I think they're shockproof and water resistant or something. I don't know. Anyway, I picked a hardy one because of our lifestyle.
Yeah, and we know they're popular.
Yeah. What happened is the logic board inside fried. And he said to me, do you leave it plugged into your computer all the time? Because they're pulling power from your computer, I guess. They don't have an external power source. They're not meant to be like run all the time. And mine is always plugged into my computer. We had a spare one. He took out the logic board from the spare one and put it in the old one, and that did not work. He actually went above and beyond and researched. These have a 2-year data warranty on them, which means
what does that mean?
If they fail, you can send it into LaCie. If you send it into them, they'll recover the data, put it on a brand new hard drive, and mail it back to you, all completely free. They send you a mailing label and everything. Where do we have to mail it, Mick?
How do we get started?
Where do we mail it to?
Netherlands. That's really far away, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh.
And they won't let us ship it out of Mexico. I don't know why. Somehow we have to ship it home to someone, and then they will have to ship it to the Netherlands. And maybe one day we will get that data back. But it's not going to be anytime soon.
No, that's like the whole of Southern California and Mexico.
On that hard drive.
Baja, everything up until this point.
Well, there's actually 6 months of data on it from when we left Victoria. But the majority of that has been put into videos and uploaded to YouTube, so we have access to that. Of course, there's always extra footage that doesn't make the final cut that I'd like to have for our personal use, or for future use or whatever.
Flashback.
Yeah. The most devastating is everything we lost. Yeah, from Southern California entering Mexico, the entire Baja, crossing the Sea of Cortez.
Catalina Island and everything.
Yep. I had just finished that episode. I was about to upload it for last week. Yeah. Remember, I was like, do you want to watch this? And then it shut down. Is this it? Are we done? No, I don't think this is the end. I think it's a bit awkward, and you're going to have to bear with us while we get some new footage for you guys. And
you're going to try and compile something?
Yeah, I'll try and
off
put
your
something
phone
together. We have some footage. I try not to film with my iPhone too much because the audio is always really awkward. You end up filming with your phone sometimes
so
just because it's
convenient.
Very convenient. So I thankfully have little clips of footage, and then there is some footage, like some pictures and stuff that I take with my good camera and then I send to my phone to use on Instagram. So I have like bits and pieces on my phone that we can try and compile something to get you guys up to speed. And then yeah, I mean, we've had people wanting us to do a boat tour forever, and I know that's something Mick really wants to do, so we'll get that ball rolling.
Also, the electrical on our boat we never spoke about in the refit, just because it was like a big involvement with what we did, and I'd just like to share that with anybody else, because that's usually a major part of anybody buying a boat, tracing wires and upgrading systems and stuff. We did it in a very simple manner.
Cost effective.
Yes.
And so we could share that with you. I don't know, we've had all these ideas for videos, but because we've always been so far behind in our footage and trying to close that gap, we haven't done any extra videos. So now this kind of gives us the opportunity to do that, which is cool. We are currently in the cruise getting some boat work done, but we are hoping to leave soon and keep heading south. So we have like so much more adventure ahead of us.
Oh yeah.
This is just the start of our trip. It feels like a big deal right now that we've lost a chunk of footage. But in the grand scheme of things, when you look at the globe and the amount we missed,
and our time frame, yeah,
it's gonna not be a big deal. But it feels like a big deal right now, and we are bummed.
Yeah.
And
you've been just riding this high of like it just working so well, and time frames and making deadlines, and then all of a sudden, pew.
Yeah, it's been tough. But anyway, we just want to say thanks to all of you for all of your amazingly kind, supportive comments each week.
Gracias.
Yes, the words have this amazing way of just like uplifting you, and we feel like we're so supported by this amazing community of people. Many of you we don't even know or have ever met, and that just like is really cool. Thanks. Thanks for following along. Thanks for coming along for the journey. Be patient with us, and we'll try and get you up to speed.
For shizzle.
You have anything else you want to say?
No, I just keep staring past the camera if everybody is wondering what I'm so distracted about, and there's just mountain ranges. The sun's coming up, and each mountain range has a different hue or shadow of like beautiful. Grey, blue with a bit of mist. It's like, really pretty.
It's misty, and it looks like a painting.
It does.
Okay, see you next week. Bye.